Shalom, Dwayne. It is June the 8th, 2019. I just got through going to the notary, and they weren't able to do it because you got to have an appointment. He told me to come back on Monday. I said okay. But anyway, what I realized in reference to unclean spirits, okay, the pale skin is not native to these landmass. There's no evidence in ancient times with Lemuria, Mu, Atlantis. There's no evidence that the pale skin was native to that I've read. Now I'm always subject to learn, but at one time, when the original people, they were all Moors, extremely dark Moors, or melanated. In reference to unclean spirits, this is unclean in spirit. And when I say pale skin, I'm referring to a species of pale skin. Not all pale skin are unclean in spirit. So I have to say that again, and I say that for a reason because of having knowledge about the Constitution being created by 28 Anglo-Saxons and 34 Moors. 28 Anglo-Saxons and 34 Moors. So not all pale skin are filthy and unclean in spirit, and some can actually recycle that same energy back that the earth gives to them back to the universe. They're not takers. So some of them are actually able to do these things, but that species of pale skin that cannot recycle the same energy back to the spirit of Mother Earth and the universe, they are definitely takers, like vampires of some sort, doing harm, causing chaos, creating havoc, murdering, thieving. They just very, very, very unclean. And so I notice when some of them are around, I feel a pain in my gum too. And for no reason, those that have the science of telepathy, they are definitely an experiment. So they're not even native to this earth. They are an experiment that our ancestors did. Okay? So once again, they're saying, look what you did. Look what you created. So so when they're around, they cause a sharp pain to the tooth or the gum sometimes for no reason. The black Negro, which is unclean in spirit, when it's around too many times, I feel like a pain or tickling in around my anus. These are unclean in spirit. So what does that say? That says that if they're doing that to the anus, well, you already know what and then they yell 3. So you already know what kind of satisfaction they're looking for, anal sex. Okay, and they probably do it a lot between their sex, man on man groups, and then they'll act like they're heterosexuals in the public, but behind closed doors they having man on man sex. And so that is definitely what that is telling me, especially if they're attacking my anus. These are males, usually the black male, unclean in spirit. Not all unclean in spirit. When the Spanish are around, these are unclean spirits. Now, once again, they could be from different parts of Mexico or other places. I might feel a pain within my cranium. So what these unclean spirits do is try to, instead of trying to heal the earth, okay? All right, these are experiments, okay? They do things to cause pain and chaos, and which connects to many inhabitants of the earth having to go to the doctor and seek help mentally, physically, and why the United States rate 35 in some statistics in health. Physical health is connected to mental health. So among other civilized countries, those foreign nations, the United States is not even considered civilized anymore. And so when I'm experiencing these harmful attacks for no reason, there is no justification for them to behave like an animal unless they are an animal. And if you see how they're treated, they are treated like animals. So if they're treated like an animal, they behave like an animal. then you know why the United States rate 35 in health. And the foreign nations are considered civilized, and the United States is considered uncivilized Islam. So that's my experience. So today was a good day, and I was just walking by, and this pale skin, as she walked past me too many times, a pale skin. Now these are unclean spirit. I'm not saying she did this, but I'm giving a testimony because I don't know. But too many times when one is around that look like her features, I feel a sharp pain in my gum or my tooth. Islam.